of Ringside Rants with yours truly, Just Mike. And below me, as always, the Japanese guru of professional wrestling, NJPW, Stardom, DDT, Noah, yada, yada, yada. If that is a wrestling promotion,
It was
Phil
Noah.
fucking knows about it. And always to my right, Josh, Bad Karma. Welcome to the podcast, gentlemen. Welcome to the show, people.
What's going on?
First off, during the green screen, we were all sitting around bullshitting. Phil asked me, goes, you heard of what Tony Khan said, right? And I said, yes, I heard what Tony Khan said. Like,
Harvey Weinstein of professional wrestling.
what
Which
the
is not,
fuck?
it's true, but yeah.
Like, what was he thinking, dude? What was he thinking?
When I saw that, I was like, I found that I was like last Friday during my break and everything at work when I found that out. I'm just like, oh my god,
Man, that
and he was
needs a
doing
handler.
well, you know, he was selling the neck brace. Other than that,
Dude, by the way, that neck brace, this is a lot of neck movement in a neck brace, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I do commend him. I do commend him for fucking putting that motherfucker on, though. I do commend him for that.
Trying to sell it.
Keep it kayfabe as long as you can, brother. I'm cool with the neck
I like
brace.
how
I
he's
really
keeping
am.
kayfabe. He's also talking about bringing in a general manager.
Who could that be?
Well, apparently the kayfabe is he can't. He's not allowed to travel outside Jacksonville due to his injury. So he's going to be monitoring the shows remotely in Jacksonville.
Are we talking about Kenny freaking Mega?
It could be someone else. It could be.
He's supposed to be returning tomorrow.
But also, here's the thing, though. Who knows who it could be? It could be Kenny Omega as the authority figure, or Scott D'Amore. But then that's another theory I read. It could be Scott D'Amore.
Okay. Now here's the fun news of the weekend. Drew McIntyre re-signs with the WWE.
Yeah, I know. And here's the thing: The Rock gave him a Claymore sword.
Did he what?
Yeah, The Rock gave him.
Okay.
And not only that, the other great news is AEW signed, formally signed one of the greatest women wrestlers of our generation, Camille.
Brickhouse, Camille.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
No, they got 3 Amazon women. They got Camille, Chris Statlander, and Megan Bain.
Wow. And like you said earlier,
Megan Bain's awesome. Trained by Al Snow.
Yeah, and in your Facebook group, you said all they need now is who? The Glamazon?
Beth Phoenix.
She's still under contract, ain't it?
Don't know.
She did. You know, she did the intro to "You Think You Know Him."
Yeah.
That was Beth Phoenix that did that.
Yeah.
Well, that's saying something, but that she could have done that and still be under contract, you know?
Yeah, because that music is copyrighted to Edge. He can use it wherever he wants to go.
Yes, Alter Bridge gave him
Copeland,
permission. He's friends with Alter Bridge, and they gave him permission.
Yeah, they gave him full rights to that song. That is awesome. And another thing, too, I heard a rumor.
Ooh, rumors, like rumors.
I love rumors. That, here we go. Y'all ready for this one?
Yeah.
GCW may or may not be part of another streaming service.
Oh, they're getting off of, what was that?
No, they're not going to get off Triller. They're not going to get off Fight. No. Rumor has it they are talking with another company to make it more broader.
You mean WWE?
I don't know, man. I doubt it's WWE because their content is a lot more
brutal.
Yeah,
it's a lot more explicit, man.
In other words,
and I don't see them going on network and try to do the stuff that they're doing.
There's too much of them blood and guts.
Yeah, the blood and guts thing, dude. But no, what I'm understanding is I heard it's another streaming service, just like Triller. I don't know how true it is. I don't know how repackaging it's going to be, or if it's going to be like not live but teletaped and then distributed throughout the whatever. But I did hear a rumor they're looking at making it more vast, more open. I would say to other outlets, because Triller has what I understand, Triller has them on live events, but I don't know if they have them on like every live. I mean, I know they have them on every live event. I don't know if they're keeping all the rights exclusively to the fight or Triller, because they've been posting some things to YouTube and doing things that way. So
what they gonna do? They're gonna do like old ECW, go on QVC at midnight or 1 a.m.
that would be great, wouldn't it? I remember that shit, dude. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, here's another thing I found out about. What was it? Oh yeah, apparently. Say it again. Fuck. Oh yeah, there was a big event. Stardom had their All-Star Grand Queendom this year.
Yes.
It was amazing, and I have to say though, the best match on the card was former WWE superstar Saray challenging Mayu Iwatani for the IWGP Women's Championship. That match was a fucking banger, and I was watching, and my nephew was watching that match with me, and it was like, why does the fuck? He was like, why the fuck did WWE let her go?
WWE has problems, and it extends from.
It was during the Vince administration, so
Yeah,
it's still cleaning everything up, you know.
So another thing is, I heard through the grapevine that there is another star leaving WWE.
Ooh.
Who is it?
Was it AJ was talking
oh yeah,
about?
it was.
He's
Reggie
talking about retiring.
leaving.
So.
Who?
Reggie's leaving.
Reggie?
Yeah,
He's actually a really good talent, dude.
I know, and they're not renewing his contract.
Well, they're stupid.
I know the guy trained in circus, and like he was like an acrobat before he joined WWE. He said, and after that, he's going to continue. He said he's going to continue wrestling. He's basically going to be grinding on the indies afterwards.
I love to see him in GCW. I love to see him versus Mike Bailey. I like to see him versus Mike Bailey.
Oh God, Speedball Mike Bailey is one of the best independent wrestlers on the face of the earth.
Versus Reggie, that would be amazing.
Oh,
make more money on the indies, man.
Ooh,
I know.
I just got a three-way in my head,
true,
dude.
Though.
I just got a three-way. Listen to the three-way. Listen to this. At a GCW event, headliner, have Will Ospreay versus Reggie versus Mike Bailey.
Ooh. I don't know. Will Ospreay would do GCW. I think he's strictly contracted to AEW, or is he allowed to do independents?
I mean, Mox is allowed to do New Japan, so why not?
Well, that's a part that's already agreed on partnership.
Yeah, but
GCW's got partnerships with them too.
However, Moxley is going to be doing Josh Barnett's Bloodsport in Japan, though.
Yeah.
Along with Minoru Suzuki and a lot of guys from like Dragon Gate, New Japan, All Japan. A lot of, I even think some women from Stardom are going to be wrestling in that event too.
That'd be awesome, dude. And before we get too much further, I have a thing I unboxed without realizing I unboxed the thing last night.
Oh,
when I got home.
You unboxing on here? What?
Yeah, I know, right? But it ain't wrestling related. It's geek related. I'll show this.
What is it? The pin? Yeah.
What was that from?
I guess it's like an 8-bit character.
Yeah.
I could see that. It was like something from Final Fantasy or something, or 16-bit.
It looks like a bard, I'm thinking.
Yeah, it reminds me of something from Final Fantasy or something.
Well, this is what I unboxed.
The Bard Chronicles.
Thank you, Michael.
Dizzy. Dizzy the Bard. And that is the content of the inside of it.
That is pretty cool. I like that.
And it's a rap album about D&D.
So it's nerdcore rap.
Nerdcore rap, dude.
Nice.
And the first nerdcore rapper everyone heard of, obviously, MC Chris. I actually saw him live.
Oh, dude, MC Chris is one of my favorites, man. I love him.
MC Chris is awesome. He's
I
funny as
love
hell,
him,
too.
dude.
I loved him when he played MC P Pants.
The only ones I know that did that kind of stuff, I haven't listened to them, and I don't even know if they still do it. Is some call it Suckadelic from out of New York.
MF Doom was another good one. MF Doom was another good nerdcore rap.
I also like there's even metal bands that do nerdcore stuff. Like there's Master Sword,
Man of War,
Master Sword. There's even like bands that are based most of their lyrics off D&D as well.
Tiamat.
Oh yeah.
Then you got bands that do wrestling album off the turnbuckle, I think they're called, or from the turnbuckle.
Oh, dude, there's even most of the bands in like Scandinavia. There's even bands that sing about like Lord of the Rings and Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Hell, Led Zeppelin did a couple of songs about that shit.
Yeah. But this right here is hilarious, dude. I think that is like the cutest little thing ever. I don't even know what the freak it is, but I think
that is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that. I used to have like pixel little decorations of like the old school Final Fantasy characters as well. Unfortunately, my ex-wife has them now.
I think your girlfriend wants my pen, bro. I think your girlfriend wants my pen.
I want that. Yeah. Can't have the pen.
Actually, she probably could. I don't have no use for it. I might mail it with the turnbuckle.
Oh, okay.
You both get a thing. Oh, it came with a box too. I haven't put it together because I don't know how to put this box together. It's actually wooden. Oh, you want the rap album? No, you ain't getting the rap album. You ain't getting that. That's mine.
Gotta go old school. You gotta burn it on a CD.
I don't even have a CD burner, bro.
Oh, good God. Everybody don't got a burner, man. What the hell?
Yeah, I remember back in the day, I used to burn the crap out of CDs, man. But my computer here don't have a disk drive at all, period.
Mine didn't come with one. I actually had to order an external hard drive, disk drive for it.
It is called the Bard Chronicles. Dizzy the Bard made it. It was on Kickstarter. He did it for his dog, Maynard.
Oh, Maynard.
Oh,
Your Tool.
And on the back of the CD, there is a picture. It says, if you look for a hero, then start in the mirror. You'll find one there.
Oh, inspiration.
I
mean, you got to think about it, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's D&D rap album.
But other than that, though, I would like to see more bands do like songs about wrestlers. You know,
this is something.
I got us off in a whole different rabbit hole.
Yes, you did. You did it again. Oh, that is cool.
That is awesome.
Me and the missus found this right here. She actually found it. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking this off and putting our logo right here on the mid and do the banners on the sides too.
Oh, dude, that's killer.
Have it sitting right here.
Oh, I love it. Here, I'll post it. Okay, you found that? You found that? She found it. Hell yeah.
She found it. She found it.
All right, so I will tell you this. It is called I don't know if that'll go to there or not. Boom. Hopefully you can find it. It was a Kickstarter thing. There's more stuff over there in front of me, but let me go get it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I hadn't even put it together.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to make all this custom for this ring. So
That'd be awesome, dude.
Speaking of crazy stuff, vintage nerdy stuff, I ended up getting this finally. This is a show I used to watch on Toonami back.
Samurai Troopers. Oh my god.
It used to be called Ronin. They were over here. They were known as Ronin Warriors.
This is what it came with, and it had like actually board things. Yeah, you can hold it up. Hell yeah. There you go. Your girl wants to be the ringside girl. She can. And that's what it came with. I guess that's the top of the box, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And then
I guess that we're doing the retro hour.
it has like a lot of small pieces here, dude. I mean, this thing's crazy, dude. Look at this.
Nice.
That is pretty trippy.
That is pretty nifty, isn't it? This is the deluxe version, or the deluxe edition. Exclusive edition is what it's called.
Let's see, what else is that fine?
So yeah. Wow. Hell yeah. There you go. Make sure they have huge jugs. You heard that, Josh. Make sure your woman has huge jugs when you make her a ringside girl.
Oh yeah. Also picked up this.
The bat phone?
Just a regular rotary phone, but when I'm talking about doing a logo, I put the name of my bar in here.
Nice.
Red
Cave.
Yep.
You work at the bar?
No, I got a bar in my basement.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I built a bar in my basement, and I was like thinking, it's like, what can I have down here? And it's like, I need a phone, and it's like I specifically try to look for an old-fashioned rotary phone, and it works everything. So
we should definitely get a custom belt for our podcast.
We are getting one made. That is a definite thing, dude. That is a definite thing.
Got to work on some logos and everything.
Yes, we will. And I still haven't had a chance to add you two as a members or moderators of the group. That will be done this evening, I promise you, because I have nothing else but time now. See, they even have these things too.
What was that? Picture frames?
No, it's part of the thing here, like part of something. I don't have a clue.
Okay.
It's got their own wording and stuff. Look at that stuff, dude. That's tricky as hell.
Oh yeah, and also apparently Jim Cornette got accused of racism again for criticizing a swerve and the match between him and
Samoa Joe.
Not Joe. It wasn't Samoa Joe. It was like the past Dynamite against Carl Fletcher.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
They had a gorilla on there, and like people were just canceling. Apparently, and also people on Twitter were canceling Adam Pearce and Adam Pearce's block video because he was cosplaying as Jim Cornette. And Mike and what's his name? Pat McAfee says you're missing the tennis racket.
Dude, Jim Cornette's a joke, man.
Here's the one thing, though.
Sometimes, man, he comes up with some funny ass shit. Sometimes he's funny to listen to. Sometimes it's like, damn, that's a little dark, man.
Here's another thing, though. He actually liked the match between Danielson and Bryan. I was shocked.
Oh, you mean Danielson and Ospreay?
Ospreay, yes.
I finally got a chance to watch that match, man.
Woo!
Damn, he almost killed him too.
Oh, here's another thing. Even I even found out Corny actually agrees with Kenny Omega. He was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, man. He agreed with Kenny
Rossi?
Omega about the Asuka situation.
And I stand with Asuka.
I do too.
I think we all do.
I think that's something that Jim Cornette and Kenny Omega can both agree on. And I got another thing to tell you, gentlemen. We talked about a little bit off screen and everything. I'm not going to mention anything about that.
Okay.
Thank God. I promise you. I told you. I'm not.
I know.
But, okay. But so whatever happens, before anything comes of anything, I'll make sure one of you have everything. If something bad does happen. Follow me?
Okay.
I wanted to say that off too, but I didn't have a chance to. I don't plan on it going that far, but if it does, then I'll let somebody know who wants it. Feels like I do. Thank you, Phil, for taking it. That's only if something bad does come of everything that's going on right now, which I don't think it's going to go that far. I really, truly don't believe it will.
I know.
Man, me too, brother. Me too. I have faith. But if everything goes like it shouldn't, then yeah, we will discuss. But I want to tell you, gentlemen, another thing too. I have great news. Today, I found out something about one of our people that comes on here occasionally. She is doing something big. I don't know if y'all follow her on Facebook like we should.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ashley.
Yes, she's working for the demons. I mean, the people that I will not mention, but I am going to mention them tonight in a light of booming aura. She will be heading over there to the Bullet Bob Auditorium and wrestling under the Diamond Championship Wrestling banner.
Okay.
I'm so happy for her.
I'm happy for her too. It'll get her somewhere. I just hope things work out for her. You know.
She got her foot in the door.
Yes, and I think that is a great place for her to begin her career. I have nothing but high hopes for her. And like I said, it ain't me knocking that company or being bashing or anything. I think this is an awesome thing for them to do. I am so happy for her.
I just hope they don't try to do anything, because of being associated with us.
I don't think they're going to, man. I really don't. And I want to say this for the record too. I know y'all watch us. I know you talk. I hear the things you're saying, and some of them are bad and some of them are good.
We are watching you.
Basically. And if you hate me or any of that, just know you still watch. And I love that about you.
We love you.
We love you.
We like your viewership.
Thank you.
I'm giving
And it ain't nothing I'm mad about or anything, and I'm not trying to say nothing negative about them. It's a great thing for her to do, and I'm excited for her career. And I have nothing but high hopes for her. And she's already lost 8 pounds.
No.
It really is all the love, and I think this is an olive branch they're trying to receive to me. It may not be. It could be a haha, we got your people or whatever. But from what I understand from people I talked to, it wasn't nothing done dastardly or evil. It was done to they seen something in her they want to showcase, and I'm happy for that. I'm really excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
She deserves every bit of any accolades I can help. She's green. She's going to learn. She's going to soak up all the knowledge she can from everyone that's around her. And I have nothing but high hopes and high regards for her. And I hope they treat her like family. I really hope they do. And with that being said, congratulations, Miss Blake, on your next big opportunity in Diamond Championship Wrestling. I don't have the clapping thing because it's
still dead.
I gotta get a new thing.
Mm-mm.
I buy a new one. It's what I do. So yay! I just haven't had the the monies every time I get a jobby, the monies go away. So that's what I'm doing now.
You gotta get a jobby, Freddy. I
Yeah.
gotta get a jobby.
Get a
Fingers
jobby.
crossed. Crossed. That movie is cheesy as fuck, dude.
It's still good, man.
It's funny, but in a cheesy, fucked up way.
Remember the little hot dog scene?
But Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Sausage.
Daddy, would you like some sausage?
Oh man, that one.
Freddie got fingered. Fucking man. Fred Green, or what was his name?
Tom Green.
Tom Green. God, that dude's such an idiot. How do you film your testicular cancer removing thing, dude? Why? Why would you film this? It's
Shock value.
I guess.
Dude, you
Yeah.
don't believe what else?
I think that was like his last episode too. Then he didn't do any more episodes after that, did he?
how do you come back from that, bro? How do you come back from that?
I don't know.
Me either.
Oh, here's the other thing. Like, I forgot though, but it's just insane. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Walker's actually your favorite commentator, Walker Stewart's actually doing commentary coaching calls.
Yeah, I heard, man.
He's one of the most humble commentators I have met on the face. I have seen on social media. He's always humble. It's like he watches everything, man. He visualizes everything. The kid knows the psychology at a young age. The kid's like 22
He's a
years
prodigy,
old.
bro. He's a prodigy. He is
At
a
pro wrestling
freaking
commentary.
prodigy.
Especially, dude, when I was watching him commentate the New Japan Cup with Gino Gambino, it was just pure comedy.
Dude, I totally agree, man.
With Gino Gambino, that was the best stuff he did was with Gino. Because Gino brought out the best.
I don't know,
of it.
man. The stuff he did with the Haas tournament with New Shop was pretty phenomenal too, bro.
Are you sure?
Check it out on IWTV,
Gino,
man.
this guy's a troll when it comes to commentary. He was like cheering for Jack Perry in the House of Torture.
Why not? Speaking of the scapegoat and Tony Khan.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he's back.
What was the neck brace thing for y'all during the draft? If y'all
Hey,
watched
he's
the
neck
draft?
strong. Don't be
Mhm.
hating neck strong, man.
All right, so Josh, y'all drafted the number one draft in the whole draft, and you got Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Honestly, I mean, seriously, as a fan, how do you feel about it?
Man, what is this? God dang, I can't even count.
It doesn't matter how you feel, Josh.
Hey, we're gonna bury him like the other quarterback. We had high hopes for them too, and it's like we only got one season out of him, man. Buried his ass.
Justin Fields, man, where do you go from there? You know, and the crazy thing about it is, I'm referencing football here for a minute because it comes back to wrestling. I promise you, I'm gonna sloop it around. It'll make you go, "What the fuck were you thinking?" So as I was watching the draft live, I was watching the Pat McAfee Spectacular Awesome Hours. You know, he was doing his own thing.
He actually was complimenting TK, what I've heard.
Very much so, and he even acknowledged the neck brace
And the pile driver.
and the pile driver. And dude, all I can say about Pat McAfee, people can love him, people can hate him, people can
He's
cheer
a fan
him,
of
people can boo
wrestling.
him. But he is a necessity for wrestling. A necessity.
Oh,
yeah,
dude,
it's
I loved
entertainment, man.
it when he had that feud with Adam Cole back when he was when they were in NXT and everything. Where he was making fun of Adam Cole's heights and everything, calling him a short vanilla midget and everything.
Dude, and then he brought him on his own podcast. And oh, dude, that got so many views. I thought it was gonna break the freaking internet. Pat
And I remember
McAfee.
it was Pat McAfee and his guys going against the UE.
dude, Pat McAfee is full of energy, dude. Like, he is always moving around. He's always doing crazy things.
Dancing
And,
on the table.
Dancing on the table to Shinsuke Nakamura's theme.
dude, just he's like, and people compare Tony Khan to being the Abrams guy, Herb Abrams. Fuck, I think Pat McAfee is Herb Abrams, bro. Just an employee.
Oh,
I mean,
he died. He died loving what he liked most:
coke and hookers.
Cocaine and hookers.
I mean, come on, man. The crazy thing about Herb Abrams, man, is the stories that never get told, right? And then when they finally get told, you're like, he did what?
Yeah.
It's more outlandish than the first story you hear. And they're like, yeah, I think Herb Abrams is still living. And you're like, really? And they're like, oh, yeah. Well, one night, there was a shadow wearing a cowboy hat and some glittery sequin boots. Come to my show. And I'm sitting there going, oh, dear Jesus. You know, like,
Hell,
let the man rest in peace, brother. Let the man rest in peace.
I mean, hell, they're still telling Andre the Giant stories, man. I mean, there's still stories of him that haven't been told yet.
Oh man, there's so many things, dude. There's so many stories of him. There's stories of Randy Savage. There's stories of Scott Hall that Kevin Nash goes back and remembers and goes, oh, I got another one for you, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a rumor. Oh, dude, there's a rumor going on that Natalya may be facing Jordan Grace for the TNA Women's Championship at Slammiversary.
Natalya.
I just saw this on my Facebook and everything. I'll show you this right now.
Really?
It could be a rumor. It could be a fake. It could be, but that would be a hell of a match right there.
Wow. If that's legit, dude, if that is actually legit, props, dude. Props for WWE.
He's one of the
props
best.
for TNA.
I even thought it was pretty interesting when Natalya went to watch the Women of Stardom wrestle because she's a fan of women's wrestling.
Dude, she's the words that I want to use to describe Natalya is she
even reopened the Heart's Dungeon.
Dude, Natalya, in my personal opinion, this is how I feel about Natalya. She's a beautiful woman.
Oh yeah.
Her sister's hot too.
I don't care. I think Natalya is a smoot show, dude. I really do. I think TJ Wilson outdid himself. I mean, props to the guy for marrying one of the most hottest women in wrestling, in my personal opinion.
Despite the fact he is created from a muscle buster. Mm-hmm. That was an accident, though.
It was truly an accident. Even Joe apologized, and so did TJ Wilson for not landing proper. It was a mix up on both ends. It wasn't just one person, and they both acknowledged that, and I love that about them. And they're professionals, and they're still friends to this day, and they move forward from it. And there was no animosity, and because it is wrestling, accidents happen. Just like when Big E said about with Ridge Holland, it wasn't his fault. It was everything that happened.
I mean, dude, the same thing happened with if you look at it, the same thing happened like with D'Lo Brown and Droz.
Oh yeah.
Droz and D'Lo were friends till the day Droz passed, moved on, passed on.
Yeah. And D'Lo were still friends. They were still friends. They were best friends. D'Lo,
I think it brought him closer,
he apologized every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he even said that, dude. He even told, and Droz even told that in interviews and stuff, man. Like, yeah, man, he still apologizes to me. And he goes, man, you don't have to, man. You don't have to. We're good. And he's like, no, man, I still feel bad about it. And he's like, I understand you feel bad about it, but things happen, dude. Things happen in life. And
Droz lived a good. I think he his final years were pretty good. I'm just glad he died humble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad he died. Huh? He was a humble guy.
Puke. He's gotta puke.
Minus the puking part.
Yeah.
I thought that was the shittiest thing they ever did to that man.
He's gonna puke.
Yes. Wow, you do sound like Vince. Holy shit, dude. Go away. Go away, you freaking. He's like, damn it.
God
Damn
damn
it.
it, you sound like Vince.
You do.
I still can't believe that he's going to try to start his another wrestling company.
Only in 2025. Only in 2025 if he doesn't.
You know what
If
they
he
call it? Oh, you mean the McMahon Genome Federation? You know, there's a shit. You know that was. Oh, here's another thing though. Beckler returned to stardom. Returns to stardom.
With Mina.
And guess what? She joins Odatai.
Mm-hmm.
The heel factory. She said, "Fuck DDM," and when she also made a person. It looks like the trash took itself out.
Ooh. And I've
She
seen
was
the thing
referring-
she did with Mira Shirakawa too. You posted it on the group as well. Thank you for coming back to Facebook, Phil. I missed you, you bastard.
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
I miss my daily updates of the Japanese knowledge, man. So that way I can actually get a little word in, brother.
And she said that, and also Thekla said that she wants to destroy the idol culture. Well, you know about the Japanese idol culture. It's like it's, well, you know, it's like some of it can be pretty shady sometimes, for what I've read.
It can be pretty grotesque.
I mean, look at
almost-
Rossi.
If everything they're saying about this gentleman is true, man, it's.
I mean, look what happened. I mean, look at Hana Kimura. That was just horrible what happened to her, and that was like almost.
Man,
4
the
years.
fans are shitty people, man. And believe it or not, that was Japanese fans what did that to her. That wasn't American fans.
Those were reality show fans too, not wrestling fans.
Yeah, but those
Really?
they were all Japanese too. There wasn't none American. If there was American, it was very slim to none almost. And that right there showed.
I'm glad they canceled that reality show.
Oh, I am too. And the crazy part about it, though, man, is this: the heartbreaking part about all that is, it just goes to show you there are fickle fans on both sides of the world, and and Japanese only show it, and they're more dirty about it, and it causes more bullying and angst than anything in this world. And I want to say this too, you know, about that. The WWE and the AEW tribalism is bullying on both parts.
Mm-hmm.
It's AEW
It's
taking
getting ridiculous, man.
AEW taking a jab, WWE taking a jab, and then the fans are going, "Well, I side with this, or I side with that."
And you have
It's
idiot
bringing
guys
animosity.
like Alfred Conacola, all these biased medias, man.
Well, not only that, I mean, Tony Khan did it. Triple H is doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh, and
Tony
also
Storm did it. Cody Rhodes did it recently, but not really trying to do it. He was trying to diffuse the situation by saying, you know, you don't have to keep my name and my wife's name in your mouth, or Tony should have told that person that's a bad idea.
Oh, the Tony Storm.
Kind of, yeah. And
I thought
You know-
I thought it was harmless. I thought it was funny though.
yeah and no, man. It is to a point, but then at the other time, man, you got to take how the other person is going to feel on the other end. Like, for example, Phil, we're all sitting here, and then all of a sudden you go out, boom, you didn't say bye or nothing. And I go, you know, oh, there goes Phil without saying bye. We know we're joking, but what if you thought I was being serious?
Mhm.
How would you, I mean, think about that. On the other flip side of that, that's a derogatory statement I just made and not trying to be derogatory. And what she did was picking fun at something WWE did. Not necessarily Cody, but what something WWE did as a whole. And Cody took it like, you know, people like the propaganda about him being the last to sign with AEW and all this stuff in the Young Bucks book. I mean, he took it to heart, man. He took it here.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, look, for all the propaganda, and he goes, hell, Y'all didn't have TK until I did a thing. You know, it was me. I'm the one who got everybody together and got All In together and had that 60,000 square foot of Madison Square Garden sell out. I did that. And he goes, I'll take ownership of that. And
I mean, he was the one that held out with All In. He busted his ass along with the Bucks and Omega.
yes,
All in was in Chicago.
yes. The
Not
original All In was in Chicago. You're 100% correct. Oh, yeah, you're
And
right.
I remember seeing clips of that show, and you had Rey Mysterio. Where this is like, and I saw this. It's like this really got me back and wanted me to get back into wrestling, especially when I heard about the. I didn't get back into because I didn't know where to watch it then, but I was hearing about that's how I heard about Kenny Omega was of Chris Jericho, and so I was like, this Kenny, and I also heard about. I always heard how good, like, wrestlers talk about like how they had these banger matches in Japan, and I was like, I thought I was gonna see that with Nakamura and
Buddha?
no, Nakamura and AJ Styles at WrestleMania 34, and
It was a letdown. Well,
yeah, that was a disappointment match right there.
The reason we were disappointed is we're spoiled, gentlemen. We watched and we have watched all Japan. And we know what AJ Styles is capable of. We know what Shinsuke is capable of. And you also
especially
have
the
to
stuff
think
he
about,
did in TNA.
Well, you also got to think about this too. It was Vince McMahon's era, dude.
Yeah.
And Vince ain't gonna let you showcase the showcase of immortals.
He didn't want to make Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns look bad.
And it did.
He buried Nakamura and Asuka in the same night.
Speaking of Asuka, I want to say some great things about Asuka. I've been watching some of her stuff here recently on WWE Raw and other stuff. And like some
Even
of her
watch her YouTube channel is pretty awesome too.
Yeah. And I was about to say some of her older stuff. And her and Io Sky or Io Shirai or Io anything. Those two are the funniest two women.
And Kyrie too.
Oh my god, dude. They're hilarious, dude, in Japan.
Yeah,
they're comedy. They're comedy, dude. And now in WWE, they're like all serious. And it's kind of like,
yeah.
I mean, think about this too, though. Kai and Tai was comedy here, but in Japan, that shit, they were like serious. And you're like all into Taka Michinoku and Funaki.
Oh, Kai and Tai were always very serious. I actually watched some of their stuff. Like they put on bigger matches. Just like Kai and Tai was kind of more
comedy, evil.
Indeed. Just those voices of Shane and Bruce Pritchard.
Yeah.
They try to make it sound like those cheesy dubbed movies that are horribly dubbed.
Yeah, the old martial arts movies from the 70s and 80s.
And old Godzilla movies that are just cheesily dubbed, yeah.
Godzilla! Like, what the fuck?
That was all late.
You see Lulu at the table causing shenanigans. What
Here's the thing, though. They don't need...
Yeah, my cat's running around here somewhere.
Asuka and Kyrie, they don't need they don't need subtitles or dubs to be funny. Because if you look at it, Asuka, when she was going by Kana in Japan, she was always kind of an evil, twisted clown, kind of a troll.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And she...
It puts out some sexy videos, too, man. Look some of them up. I'm like, hello.
She has a very creative mind for the business and everything. Yeah. And while the Japanese pro wrestling media was ousting her, all because she would not go by the guidelines of a typical Joshi and everything, she was putting out her own stuff and everything. While she even had Minoru Suzuki beat the living crap out of her.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And Miko Satomura was trying to stop Minoru from going too crazy. He was like, "Fuck off, back off." I'm taking. He asked Minoru Suzuki to do that.
Mm-hmm.
She asked Minoru Suzuki because she wanted to play,
hardball. She wanted to play with the men.
Yes,
She wanted to be real. Also, I want to say something else too, though. We talked about Camille being signed to AEW. Do you think she attacked Mercedes Moné instead of Mercedes coming up there and slapping Willow? Do you think she should be worried about Camille?
Camille is basically a fucking Amazon, so she's a force to be reckoned with, man. She was undefeated, held that belt for like almost 2 years.
The only person to beat her was Kenzie Page. Shout out to Kenzie Page.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She now is the holder. She won the Burke. The Burke.
Yes. And I'm going to be honest, man. Kenzie Page in NWA is one of the greatest things on NWA, in my opinion. Her sister, Kerry Morton. God, sorry. Can't say his name.
I can understand though why she chose AEW because she's better job better run. She has more experience and she doesn't want to move to Florida to go down to NXT.
Yeah,
she didn't want to go to NXT and basically learn the WWE, like learn to go to developmental. She worked. She didn't need that shit. And
no, she really didn't. She don't need anything else, man. Camille,
idiots were like, "Oh, but she needs to take her away that." Like, no, she doesn't. She understands ring psychology. She understands. I mean, she wrestled in NWA. She worked with a lot of ex WWE wrestlers. So I mean,
it ain't just that either, man. She worked with one of the top guys in TNA at one time too. That was friends with
James Storm was in NWA as well.
So was
Nick Aldis.
Starks.
Ricky Starks.
Yeah. Thunder Rosa.
Yep, Thunder Rosa. If I'm correct, it was the Brick House that beat Thunder Rosa.
Well, Thunder Rosa beat her, and then she beat somebody, and then Camille beat her.
I think it was Serena Deeb. Yes.
Oh, Serena Deeb beat Thunder Rosa.
Yeah, Serena Deeb beat Thunder Rosa, and then Camille beat her later too.
Beat Serena Deeb for the belt.
And I'm gonna be honest, gentlemen. I do believe that Camille is the person who attacked Mercedes Moné. I don't believe it was Willow Nightingale. I don't believe it was Chris Statlander. I don't believe it was anybody else but the Brick House herself.
Here's the thing, though. Willow Nightingale she's too much of a baby face.
Okay. I'm okay with that. You know who she reminds me of, and you're going to hate me for saying it?
Bertha Faye?
God, no. I will never go there. I will, dude.
That's total disrespect right there.
Dude, man.
Some guys
dude, God, no, man. She reminds me of Bailey as a Bailey babyface.
She does.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
She kind of reminds
me. I would never go Bertha
Bailey.
Faye, dude. That was mean, dude. Why would you even think that?
That's I wasn't thinking of that. Like some idiot.
Bertha Faye. Now I got that damn theme song stuck in my head.
But you know what, dude? She was a great wrestler too. But
she was. Ronda Singh.
Vince McMahon just fucking brutalized her, dude. Can't stand that piece of garbage. Hell, Mantar was a gimmick. Remember Mantar?
Mm-hmm.
That was horrible.
Dude, the worst one ever though, besides Mantar, was Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Repo Man.
I love Repo Man. Don't you dare diss me.
Booger was pretty nasty too.
Oh, that was terrible, dude. God.
The Viking?
No. Bastion Booger was fucking.
Oh my God! Yeah, that was a bad one.
There's one thing though that turned from chicken shit to a chicken sandwich. Doink the Clown.
Oh, dude, that dude. God rest his soul, Matt Bourne. Love that man.
That guy got a gimmick. You thought that it was a burial gimmick, but he turned it into something iconic.
He did. Then he sold the gimmick to a guy here in Mobile, Alabama, who passed away. Mm-hmm. And now there is more Doinks the Clown than I can even remember.
What was it? There was two. Yeah, there was two. The one that died, and the other one was it?
They're both dead.
Yeah, they're both dead.
Oh, they're both dead?
Yeah, Matt Bourne and the guy named Cletus. So Another thing too, though, about that the Doink the Clown here in Mobile, he started his own NWO. Matter of fact, here we go to the record or the YouTube Hall of Shame.
Oh,
Oh yeah, would you say that? Oh yeah, she does remind you of me of Bailey though, in a ways. Willow.
Mhm.
Mike.
Yep, I'm here.
Okay.
all right.
Let's say.
Yeah,
We're going to
she-
YouTube Hall of
it's
Shame.
not- it's gonna be weird for when she tries to do a heel turn. I don't see Willow as a heel.
She's too cute to be.
I'm looking things up, man. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. I would do that one, but no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh yes,
McDonald.
oh. It says better than the song you got stuck in my head, Josh. I introduced I introduced my girlfriend to the dang fries are done.
Oh God.
Well, the Peter Griffin version, I never you can't find the original version outside of a CD.
Oh dear Jesus. I can't find it nowhere. I'm looking. Trust me, I'm looking.
What are you trying to find?
I'll show it to you whenever I find it.
Dude, this blueberry Calvert's a shit.
I'm gonna say you eat muffins over there. Shoot.
Hold on. There is an actual.
Any GCW go on this weekend?
I didn't see any, man. I didn't see any at all, man. And please forgive me.
I also can't wait for that one New Japan show that's coming up. It's over in I think it's in California. I think.
I know they're coming to Chicago. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a ticket to that one. The money's kind of tight right now, huh?
Same here, brother. Same here. I am looking for this one thing, man, and I cannot find it, and it's really upsetting me. It's really upsetting me bad. Because it's so horrible, dude. Even hold on. That's not gonna be it. Oh,
No matter how
here
much
it
you
is.
back, it's still got split right down the middle, man. Trust me. I
Oh,
know.
dude, here it is. Doink the Clown versus Heidenreich.
What?
No,
Oh yeah.
I remember
Oh.
wrestling in.
Heidenreich. Oh my God.
All right, y'all ready for this horrible, horrible thing to me to do a thing? Y'all ready?
Oh, hell
Y'all
yeah.
ready to do a thing?
All right, brace myself. Let's see it.
All right.
I
here we
remember
go.
Teddy Long was actually hosting a show, wrestling show in Mobile about 10 years back.
Y'all ready for this?
Yep.
It's small town anywhere match. So what I need you all to do is pay attention because if they come your way, we do not want you to get hurt.
Right beneath the Golden Corral sign.
You know, old Charlie's.
Fair match. All WWF Wrestling.
That is awful.
When did this take place?
Do you see this god awful crap?
That is not Doink the Clown.
No, it's not doing.
I agree.
Oh, no. He's coming out with the Road Warrior.
Oh, it's home, right? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as I was
Wait a minute, it's Nails, ain't it?
That's Heidenreich. Nails is older.
Oh,
Yeah.
about the same gimmick.
Dude. God almighty, dude, this is so god awful. He's sitting there on the microphone. All right, y'all ready for this? Here we go. We'll fast
Jesus
forward a little bit.
Right.
I'm beating him.
He's coming out of the Road Warrior scene. Oh my god.
I don't want to hear that crap. You understand what a street fight is?
Pause this for a second. I just gotta say something.
What was that?
This is. I've seen worse things, but this is definition of an outlaw mud show. This is an outlaw mud show.
This shit. They're not even that. They're fighting outside of a Golden Corral. I mean, for Christ's sake, man.
In Mobile, Alabama. In Mobile.
And
In
this is
Mobile,
the-
Alabama, y'all.
Oh Jesus.
And they
Y'all ready
and
for
they say
some more of
bingo, and they always trash. And these are the same people that possibly trash shows that in the quote unquote bingo halls outside of WWE.
Oh, you're sitting outside. You're sitting outside.
Just like his attitude.
They jabbing no Bible.
A day, double dog.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my god!
Y'all want to move fast forward to the ending of this crap?
Please, let's just wrap this up.
Oh, they're fighting in the parking lot too.
Dude.
The fuck?
All right. We'll fast forward to here. How about right there? We'll go to Go home, listen, whatever your name is. Did you
I'm
hear
glad.
that?
I've heard rumors about this show with Heidenreich and everything. There was even one where Teddy Long was at one of these shows.
All right, so I'm going to stop this hour here. Then we'll pick it up as soon as we start this again. Y'all ready for this? It's going to get way worse.
Oh Lord.
Oh my god!
You get body slammed on a Volvo.
Oh, man.
This is worse than what I've seen on social media about a couple of days ago, where this female wrestler gets her crotch stapled.
And you notice I'm keeping it as much as I can for copyright reasons, so we don't get taken off YouTube for streaming YouTube. I'm pausing it. I'm coming back to it, and all the good stuff.
Yeah,
Y'all know this stuff, right?
Yeah, you guys skip ahead. You play a little bit, then skip ahead, and just
Yeah.
We're just showing you the highlights. If you want to watch this, go. If you want to watch this, ladies and viewers,
Yeah, if you really want to
use at
watch
your
this,
own risk. This is awful. Please.
our wreck of a wrestling show.
I wouldn't recommend this, but if you want to watch it, your funeral.
your funeral. I love it, man. So, I mean,
You got Heidenreich dressing up as Nails, man. What the hell?
dude, it's insanely, dude. It's insane. You see the circle going around and around and around and around and around. Oh, dear Jesus.
I still can't get the image of when I saw Heidenreich violate Michael Cole.
Y'all ready for some more of this horrible garbage?
Unfortunately, sure.
Remix.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, it's kind of buffering.
Oh, he slammed him in some bushes.
I don't know, man. It won't let me go back. Oh, dear Jesus. Oh, this is so bogus.
Oh man, you gotta put the aluminum foils on the pig, man. What the hell? What's going on out there?
I have no idea, man. Oh, let me refresh it. See if I can help it out here. Let me see if I can refresh it. There we go. Oh. I guess not.
We got banned.
Oh,
We got banned from watching the worst wrestling show ever.
dude, that's enough, man. Enough
All
to
right,
hurt
yeah,
you.
I think we had. I think we have the idea. We'll watch. I'm gonna watch it later. No, I don't feel like torturing myself tonight. I need some good
torture
sleep.
yourself. Yeah, don't. Yeah,
Give myself some nightmares.
I've already traumatized enough as it is.
I'm literally, dude. It won't even let me go back, man. That is sad. That is so sad.
Let's look at some pro wrestling news while we're at it. On the internet.
Yeah, what you got on the dirt sheets, man? What you got on the dirt sheets, Bill?
What do I got on the dirt sheets? All right, I'll tell you. Swerve was a footnote, and that's all I can tell you.
A footnote, damn.
Yeah, that's all I can tell you. In-N-Out Burger. It's made a big announce. Let's see here. Swerve was a footnote on his first Dynamite as AEW World Champ.
Yep, seen that.
We had questions as soon as it was announced late Tuesday that the first thing Swerve Strickland would do on television as AEW World Champion will be to face Kyle Fletcher in a title eliminator match on April 24th Dynamite. He may be the Ring of Honor television champion, but he hasn't won a match in AEW this year. What happened to the rankings? Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. He won the same thing. Da, 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 da.
I wanted to point out that I was watching a Dynasty pay-per-view and the match between Tony Storm and Thunder Rosa, and she won to the kick to
Yeah, to the
kick
to the lower thing. Yeah,
to the clam.
yeah, that was
kick to the clam.
crazy.
I'm like, and that's supposed to give her the same effect of like getting hit in the balls. I'm like, what? I mean, it can't feel that good, but at the same time, it was not. I was like, really? Like this?
Yeah.
Man, it's just insane.
And then, wow. I'm just reading all these stupid things.
Here's another one. Western Mayor. Hey, Sean Rochette. Any news about Scott D'Amore being on-screen GM for AEW? Tony Khan said he was looking for an air leader when he was recovering from the incident on last week's show. How are you doing this weekend also? So it could be happening.
Actually, well, Scott D'Amore's Canada, so hey.
Yeah.
Maybe,
And
maybe it's going to play out like this. Kenny Omega comes back and saying Tony Khan's injured and is like he won't be able to do his duties, but we found somebody to take his place, and Scott D'Amore comes out.
Oh yeah,
the acting manager.
how do y'all feel about Chucky T versus Trent Beretta outside
that parking lot brawl? That was insane,
God.
man. And here's another thing. They what happened was like they did another spot on like a car with glass broken. Of course, the CM Punk jokes were coming out.
Yeah.
It says, "I hope it doesn't trigger a certain individual named Punk."
Ooh.
Oh, they named him. They named him. Name dropped him.
No. People on social media were making fun of CM Punk by when they were doing spots with like on the windshield, glass windshields in the parking lot brawl. And they went back to Daly's place, which I thought was pretty cool. I love Daly's place. I used to watch. That's how I first started watching AEW.
Y'all ready to see some good stuff?
Yes.
Oh God.
Some good stuff?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh hell.
Champagne that we share celebratory post-match, but there we go. Soraya May and congratulating me. Anna Jay. Obviously,
Anna Jay is turning heel, man.
She don't want to see any damn.
She's always been heel.
Choke out Mariah, and Mariah.
So she was the Dark Order.
Before.
Kiss up your head.
Oh, there she is. The AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm, coming to the aid. Timeless One coming in fast here. Come to the aid of her #1 fan. Mariah May. Great reception for Timeless Tony Storm here in Jacksonville.
The chain of
Now
Tony.
watch this. This is the crazy part.
What?
Now, what is this? What is next?
Serena Deebs.
The Deebs.
Yeah. Now it gets better though. See, it gets better because I'm pausing it here. This right here, in my personal opinion, it reminded me of whenever Jacqueline and Terry Runnels would come out there and they would do the little foxy kitten thing. Y'all remember that in WWE?
Oh, Jacqueline comes out and she sneezes and shows her breasts out to everybody.
Deeb.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's some of the greatest things ever.
The Professor Serena Deeb, undefeated this year. Serena Deeb, is she? Well, is she calling her shot, or is she looking for some? No, she's not looking for any new footwear.
You know, watch for the shoe.
Oh, Serena picking up that AEW Women's World Championship.
You know, I can do the old stroke and pick these balls up and hold it over my head. But instead, I'm making a promise to every single person that can hear my voice right now. Next time I touch this ball, it will be long.
I can definitely tell Serena Deeb looks a lot healthier since she came back.
AEW Women's
And a full head of hair.
Serena Deeb making a promise that next time she touches that belt, she will be AEW Women's World Champion.
How do y'all feel about that?
With Serena Deeb?
Yeah.
Long
Like
overdue.
I said, it was something good, dude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't nothing terrible. It was something good. So, I mean, I've been trying to find really, really, really good things lately, man. And there's a lot of positivity. Oh, shoot. That just happened. Okay. I will go ahead and do that. They could be getting an on-screen authority figure. There is also rumor that it may or may not be another person. I'm thinking y'all both have said this is something else I want to show. Y'all said it could be Scott D'Amore. I said Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Well, Kenny Omega come in, but he's already the EVP. So
Hey, I've been wrong before. You've been wrong before on theories of what's going to happen.
so who do y'all really think it is?
It's probably either Kenny Omega or Scott D'Amore. So that is 50-50 for me.
What if it's nobody? What if it's neither one of them? What if it's Teddy Long? Playa.
well, it'd be kind of hard since he was just already on WWE like Monday.
Was he?
WWE
Yeah, he
frowned
was
upon
part of the. They were doing a draft, or it was either Monday or Friday.
Yeah,
something
Teddy
like that.
Long was part of the WWE draft, and well, they would frown upon it. I think he still signed to a Legends contract, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't see a Teddy Long. No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Dax Harwood is accusing Eric Bischoff of being paid by WWE to bash AEW.
I've heard rumors of that too.
I did too. Is also a lot of people think the same thing with Bubba Ray. Well, then again, he has a Legends contract.
I don't think Bubba.
What?
Not paid to bash him, but he bashes everybody.
Who?
Bubba.
Bubba Ray
Bubba
Dudley.
Yeah.
Bully Ray? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Was he wrestling in TNA? It's like,
Dude, he was wrestling TNA. He's been wrestling in a lot of other companies. Like,
Yeah.
recently, wasn't he like TNA or is he NWA recently or something like that? Or or
No, it was
or did
WWE.
he finally go back to WWE?
He went back to WWE because him and Devon have Legends contracts.
Yeah, and now he ain't with nobody, I don't think.
Can't even do his podcast anymore, huh?
No, he's
can
still
do his
on
contract.
Busted Open. He's still on Busted Open.
Yeah, he has a Legend contract with him and Devon have a Legends contract with WWE.
Well, yeah. Now they can't. Well, now they can't do that. Was it what was that shit that you talked about last week about the Congress signing into law?
Yeah, the non-compete clause.
Yeah,
Yeah. They killed all that shit.
yeah. So now they can. Well, they can't actually work for another company, but they can actually start something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially once they're fired and everything, they can't hold them hostage for 90 days.
Oh, listen to this. They haven't spent a lot of time discussing what's next on AEW's on-screen story. We learned on last weekend's Collision that Khan will be working remotely while he recovers from the multiple head and neck injuries the Elite's assault left him with. Nigel McGuinness and Tony Schiavone then briefly discussed who will be calling the kayfabe shots when AEW returns to the road for Dynamite and Rampage tomorrow, May 1st. In Winnipeg, with the usually heel McGuinness suggesting it could be two of the me who took Khan out. EVPs Matthew and Nicholas Jackson of the Young Bucks. In an interview with TV insider Scott Fishman, Khan teased the development on the story front for Wednesday's broadcast. I'll still be overseeing AEW and managing this show remotely. As for who will be the highest ranking official on site, stay tuned Wednesday. It will certainly be addressed this week on TBS, this power struggle that is happening in AEW. The Jacksons won't be the only EVPs tomorrow night's show. There's more questions and answers when it comes to Kenny Omega's health after he's been sidelined late last year with diverticulitis, but count TK among those who will find the timing of the Alpha Elite members' return interesting. For Kenny to return, I know Kenny Omega has been recovering at home since he was fired from the Elite by the Young Bucks last month. It's the perfect time for Kenny Omega to return on May 1st. Will Omega try to be the boss in Winnipeg? And how will the Bucks, Perry, and Kazuchika Okada react if he does? Could someone else step into the authority figure or role of AEW? Place your bets below, and we'll see what we get Wednesday night.
Jimmy Scott tomorrow.
Cody Rhodes. AEW doesn't happen without me. I can never root against them. And I already talked about that and said everything about that. That's something for me. It's about Sam Hartman, my Notre Dame guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of him. AEW's been building up their management structure in recent months with the hiring of Vice President of Content Development Jen Pepperman and the addition of Koshik Irby as the company's first Chief Operating Officer. Now they've hired Jeremy Flynn as their new Senior Marketing Director of Live Events. Flynn, who previously worked with the Professional Bull Riders League, where he worked with Irby in 2022 and 2023, revealed the move to on his LinkedIn page. He's moving on from PBR and moving his way to wrestling, which I don't know, have an idea what the hell that's all about. And then that's about it, dude. That's all the rumors and news I can find on the internet about anything, dude. And that's crazy. So Adam Pearce responds to criticism over his tribute to Jim Cornette on WWE Raw, which we all know we talked about that. What else did we talk about?
Yeah, we talked about
finding things out in the world.
oh yeah,
ordering stuff, nerdy shit.
Tony Khan can't comment on Camille AEW report. I'm going to talk about that in a second. What do y'all feel about Peacock up in their prices again?
I'm not surprised.
I get it free from Comcast. So
yeah,
or Comcast is our or is it Xfinity or Comcast Xfinity?
Yeah.
That's what it's called around here.
Xfinity. Yeah, the same thing.
So I get a free subscription to Peacock.
My mom has Peacock, so I share an account.
Listen to this, dude. Taylor Swift becomes first artist to take top 14 spots on Billboard Hot 100 chart.
I'm sorry, but
I don't know
Taylor Swift
what is
fucking-
up with it besides dating a fucking football player. What the fuck is up with the
she's a talented
Like-
musician, but she's so fucking overrated.
like recently C2E2 just Comic-Con just happened this past weekend, and there was 10 different Taylor Swift variant comic books out there. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm sorry to say her fan base is a cult.
Then I don't know, man. I
Like,
don't know,
I don't see
man.
what's so special about. She's just another rich, overclass lady just having to get famous.
She got banged and hollowed out by a football player. I don't get.
She dated so many celebrities. She's like write songs about them. I mean, any. I'm not gonna go into it. We're about next thing you know, if anyone sees this, I'm probably gonna have like a million Swifties probably come out with a torch and pitchfork, especially around my time.
Swifties.
Yeah, it's just people are. I have nothing against it. Like if you have a problem because how I feel about Taylor Swift, then that's your problem, not mine. I just think she's overrated. I'm sorry. I don't.
I agree.
Don't see what's so big about her. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I just don't understand what's so special about her music. I mean, she's a talented musician. I give her that. Just
Man, they act like she created a cure for cancer or some shit.
I know they actually they treat her like she's the next thing.
Oh, wow.
Bitch thinks it's sliced bread.
You want to hear something crazy?
Let's hear it.
Becky Lynch was recently on a show, and when she was asked if she could ask Tony Khan a question for him to answer, Lynch asked, "What do you want the audience to know about you?" Khan responded, "I would love for people to know that I love pro wrestling and AEW on TBS and TNT every week is a dream come true, and every Wednesday night when we put on AEW on TBS and on every Friday and Saturday on TNT, this is a fulfilling a lifelong dream. Dynamite is a show that I've been writing since I was 12 years old in notebooks and always wanted to bring to people." He also talked about bringing great moments to fans and giving Sting the best send-off possible. He also talked about tonight's AEW Dynamite and Forbidden Door. Khan described Forbidden Door as a perfect event to bring to New York City. The show will take place at the UBS Arena in Long Island.
Damn, that's one hell of an answer.
Yep, he went off, didn't he?
Yeah.
And now MLW breaks company's all-time box office record for 511 Chicago return. Did you know they were coming to Chicago there, Josh?
Yes, I actually just saw the promo
And
poster.
it's sold
Like
out,
today.
dude. It is sold out.
Damn.
MLW is making waves in the Windy City following a 5-year hiatus from the great wrestling city of Chicago. MLW announced yesterday that tickets for its upcoming Azteca Lucha event on May 11th is sold out, and it did so in historic fashion.
Oh,
The
yeah,
event
there was a
smashed
Lucha event, yeah.
The event has smashed the company's all-time box office gate record. The league's website did tell its fan base to keep tabs in case the production setup offers more space, but as of now, there are no tickets available.
Yep.
MLW CEO Court Bauer expressed his excitement for the news, noting that 2024 has been a good start for the promotion. Thank you, Chicago. To the sellout of the biggest arena we run is a huge triumph. This is a big milestone as MLW's best year of business to date in the history of the league. From our Boss Fight Studios action figures selling out to arenas selling out, this is an unprecedented era for MLW. None of this happens without the fan support, the wrestlers' work and way in and away from the ring, and the grind of our production team and front office. We're all pumped to now bring it on May 11th. Chicago and fans watching on Triller TV Plus are in for a very special night. So guess what, gentlemen? Triller Plus.
Yeah.
And the
Check it
name
out.
of the event didn't give you the hint. The card for Azteca Lucha is extremely Lucha Libre based, focused as Cesar Duran, formerly Dario Cueto of Lucha Underground, is in the middle of a power struggle with Selena De La Renta. The two promoters are waging war with Lucha talent, and up for grabs is a mysterious key that Duran currently holds possession of. The headline match for the show is Místico defending the MLW World Middleweight Championship against Barbaros Cavernario. Matt
Oh yeah,
Riddle,
CMLL is going to be in the U.S. touring the U.S. more now.
yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna be in Chicago. So, and I was thinking about grabbing a ticket to that, and at the same time, I was like looking at the card. I was like, it's like I like Lucha Libre, but I was like,
Of course you do.
but at the same time, I was like, I don't know any of the wrestlers there.
Matt Riddle will also be taking on Josh Bishop, and Ricky Shane Page will put his national openweight championship on the line against Bad Dude Tito. Dude, that right there is money for the
Bad
tickets.
Dude Tito is awesome, man.
And so is Ricky Shane Page and Josh Bishop and Matt Riddle. There's 4 guys right there that can sell the place. That's who sold the place out.
Yeah,
You're more into AAA, aren't you, Josh, than CMLL?
I watch AAA every once in a while, and then
Oh, yeah, speaking of which, Dolph Ziggler now holds the AAA Mega Championship.
I heard
he won it or he owns it.
He won
he
it.
won it.
Wait a minute,
He won it
Dolph?
He won it during this year's Triple Mania.
Really?
Yes.
How did I miss this?
And here's the crazy thing: he holds the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, which is in the AAA which is kind of weird, you know. But then again, FTR did the same thing to hold the AAA tag belts and the IWGP tag team belts. But then again, they're not with New Japan Bros, because don't forget CMLL is not allowed to do stuff with New Japan Pro Wrestling because of, I don't know, CMLL and what I've heard, CML and AAA. I mean, they have this weird rivalry going on. They have a lot of heat with each other, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
You know what? That I found this out. That the mega champion, the mega championship, the AAA, the heavyweight, basically the heavyweight championship belt that they have.
Right.
Yes.
You know, I always thought like maybe when a wrestler wins it, they give him a new belt, give the old wrestler the old belt, you know, so they can hang it up on the wall or some shit like that. You know, they don't do that. They actually that belt actually gets passed to each wrestler. Like that, I was talking to Vikingo. I was talking to his handler because he speaks Spanish. So I was talking to his handler. Said no, they don't give you a new belt. It's like this is his belt, and then it was held by this guy before that, and Omega. Then I was like, so they actually pass that belt on down. And it leads me up to this actually interesting story that Big Papa Pumps, Scott Steiner, apparently the big gold belt, the story of this belt, it turns out is like the one that Flair introduced, and it was passed and it was in the same fashion. When he lost it, it was passed to the next guy. Then it was passed to the next guy after that. Then after that, and then when it came to Papa Pump, that's how it is. He actually took that belt and sold it, and had a new belt made. And I was like, wow! And it's like, and that belt, and it was that belt that he had a new belt made. That was the one belt that went to WWE, and the big and is like it was the original big gold belt was in the private collector's hands until Conrad Thompson got a hold of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, that was an interesting story. But Papa Pump always denied it for years that he sold the belt until
Scott Steiner.
About a month or two ago, he finally admitted to it that he sold it.
Oh, here's another thing I found out.
Interesting story. Tidbit.
Here's another interesting story I found out where I found out about Shotzi Blackheart. She also wrestled in Hood Slam.
Yes.
She was also known as Missy High as Shit.
Yes.
She was the manager for the Stoner Brothers.
Speaking of the Stoner Brothers, dude, they did really good at How High. And you janked on How High there, Josh. I watched that show. I was very impressed with the How High, dude. The scramble match to start it off, you had unkillable Braden Toon. You had Hunter Drake. Mr. Danger won it, of course. I mean, I didn't see that coming.
I could definitely see Shotzi wrestle a Hood Slam.
Oh yeah, dude. She wrestled everywhere, man. Evolve,
Hood Slam.
Yeah.
I remember
PWG,
some
I think.
banger matches when she was in the ECW arena with Evolve.
Yes.
And I remember Paul Heyman showing up at an Evolve event in the ECW arena. He got the biggest pop welcome that guy deserves.
Dude, I'm so proud of Shotzi for being who she is in WWE, man. She came a long, long way. She is a beautiful woman inside and out. Her actually wrestling is top notch. Not a fan of her green hair, but
I love her green hair, and I'm kind of glad they brought back her tank after Vince and Bruce took it away from her, and Triple H got it back from her.
I really like her though, man. I think she's a phenomenal athlete.
She is the live action version of Tank Girl.
She is. She always will be.
I love the green hair. It just fits her. It just fits her personality. She loves monster. She loves horror and monster movies.
I think purple would be suiting her better, dude. Like a neon purple.
She prefers monster green.
I know she prefers monster green, but I think I really do believe neon purple, dude.
I think neon purple is overrated. Wow.
Yeah. I hate you.
Oh, and also Viva Van is also she's returning to GCW.
Yes, and she's also
in Saturday, June 15th.
And rumored to be in Hood Slam.
Oh, okay.
She'd fit perfectly in Hood Slam. And I also thought her and Mina Shirakawa did a great tag team at the New Japan show. The Windy City Riot.
I am a huge fan of Mira Shirakawa, dude. She's rising on my list of watch.
Mm-hmm.
She is really showed a lot of showmanship over in AEW. I think she really wants to wrestle in America more. I think eventually when she gets done, she wants to stay. I think she wants to stay in Stardom for a little while, but then after that, I think she wants to come to AEW.
Dude, if she does, that will be awesome because she is a phenomenal athlete, and I think that would be perfect for her to be in AEW for that reason.
It's crazy. She just started out as a bikini model, like a regular idol, like a bikini model idol at first. Then one day she went to an event where she saw Hiroshi Tanahashi going against Minoru Suzuki, and the rest is history.
I want to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
She loved it, and at first she started out. She started out with Tokyo Joshi. Then after that she moved to Stardom. And I'm really glad she stayed in Stardom too, because it just fits her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And Stardom is one of the up and rising promotions in the world. And
in fact,
now since they got partnered up with New Japan,
they're
owned by him.
Yeah, they're by June 28th. They will be fused.
Mm-hmm.
There will be a giant merge happening between New Japan Pro Wrestling and Stardom, and you're gonna get. I have a feeling that New Japan Pro is gonna have a lot of Stardom content on there.
Not only that, I believe that they're going to have their big pay-per-views and stuff throughout the year are going to include Stardom talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
first time ever.
Yeah, a lot of super shows together.
Yes, for the first time ever.
Just imagine how huge the Forbidden Door is going to be this year, with CMLL, Stardom, and New Japan and AEW talent.
They want more, dude.
Mexico, man, Jesus.
And they wanted more talent too. They're even asking, from what I understood, they asked not MLW, they asked TNA as well, but
TNA's like, no.
I don't think they're going to do it.
No.
But I think it would be beneficial to them.
Yeah,
It would do. It
yeah,
would
they,
give them a
they
lot of
need help.
publicity.
They need help major.
I think it'd be very beneficial if TNA did
Give
it,
them a lot of publicity, man.
especially for Forbidden Door. Could you imagine Moose versus Osprey versus what's that dude over there, Tanahashi, like a triple threat match?
The only thing is Tanahashi, his knees are getting pretty weak right now, so he's doing
It
a
don't
lot
matter. But would that or would that not be a freaking
Well,
amazing
he is
match?
the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling. I'm sure he wouldn't mind doing it.
And then add one CMLL superstar there, dude.
Like Mystico.
There you go. All four.
Or let's see, you also have Thekla, the Toxic Spider, wrestle like an
Camille.
AEW talent. Huh?
Camille.
Mm-hmm.
Thekla versus Camille versus Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace versus Megan Bayne. That would be a good match.
No. Listen to this. Listen, just hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Thekla, Camille, Jordan Grace, and one of the CMLL women.
Stephanie Vacour.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
The
Wait
New
a minute.
Japan Strong Women's
CMLL.
Champion.
What's her face is in it? Tessa Blanchard.
And
Yeah.
Catalina. Like
Yeah.
Catalina. You
Ooh,
remember
I
Catalina Garcia?
totally forgot about that.
You
Tessa.
remember-
Tessa Blanchard versus Jordan Grace versus Camille
Ooh.
versus the lady you said.
Phil froze. We lost Phil.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, not that. Oh, there he goes.
There I am. Well, as I was saying, like other than Tessa Blanchard, you also have like Catalina Garcia.
Yeah, but Tessa would sell more tickets.
True.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if you announce Tessa versus Camille versus Thekla versus Jordan Grace.
Doesn't Jordan Grace and Tessa Blanchard have controversy?
Yeah, that's why it would sell so many fucking tickets.
I remember Jordan Grace still has a feud with her, especially her controversial leave from TNA.
Oh yeah, dude. Imagine though, man. Just imagine the controversy that it would cause, and TNA would actually benefit from every bit of it. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
TK likes to cause a lot of controversy in his interviews, so why not?
But I don't see TNA doing it. I don't
either. Oh, dude, what if AEW did?
To me, it seems like he's trying to butter up the WWE more.
No, TNA? Oh, yeah. Yeah. And what if MLW did it? You can get Matt Riddle versus, and Phil froze again. You get Matt Riddle versus
Osprey.
Oh, dude. Versus Okada.
Ooh. Oh, we lost Phil.
No, he's back. He's back. There you are.
Sorry
Dude,
about that. Just
No,
technical
dude, you're good.
difficulties, man.
Dude, you're fine, man. Don't even explain it. I get it. The weather is getting kind of bad where you're at too. I looked on the internet. It's going to get kind of shitty over there.
You had to
And-
put the aluminum foil on the pig, man, and plug that in.
If a tornado takes you away, Phil, I'll come find you, brother.
I think I'll be all right.
Oh yeah, you should be fine. But yeah, I heard it's getting bad weather over there. I did actually look that up earlier yesterday. Well, I didn't look it up while I was watching television on the big screen where I was at. It wasn't even a big screen. It's like a 19-inch television. But it pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm actually in my living room right now since my mom is, she's on a cruise somewhere and everything, and my nephew's in his bedroom right now, and I'm just in the kitchen. So I figure I'd get better light.
Oh, dude, you got great white. You got great white. You got great white, man. No, you got great light, dude. Tonight you have great light.
We see your face finally.
Yay! It's awesome. Actually, you're not getting any rain. You're not getting any rain tonight, Phil. You get
Interesting.
zero rain. You get zero rain. It just might just be windy. And your woman is looking to see if they have any tickets on the secondary market, and they sell sold out. But in all seriousness, though, the crazy part about this world we live in is we never know.
Also, the Lucha Brothers are forming their own promotion called Future Home Presents Republic of Lucha 7. Hit the lights. And it's going to have talents of Konosuke Takeshita, Brian Cage, John Hennigan, a.k.a. John Morrison from formerly WWE, Pentagon Jr., or Cero Nero, Ray Phoenix, Nick Namath, Thunder Rosa, Leo Rush, Nick Wayne, Mike Speedball Bailey, Alex Windsor, Dante Martin, and more.
And dude, what about the Grizzly Young veterans?
Is there a promotion or is this an event?
It's a promotion held by it's just a little promotion show that's being held by the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah. And speaking of promotions being built, what about the Grizzly Young Vets talking about their new promotion?
Oh, dude, I saw them wrestle against the Acclaim this past weekend. They were amazing.
And they're in TNA, aren't they? Aren't they still on their contract?
No, I think they're free agents.
Well, you know they're opening their own promotion over.
Yeah, I heard about that because it was. That's how I figured. I thought they were TNA, but yet they were wrestling on AEW TV against the Acclaimed. And you know, TNA doesn't do business with AEW no more.
I think TNA will do business with anybody, dude. I mean, they're the ECW brand.
If you think about it, ECW is the ECW band. No, this is TNA's
ECW.
No, GCW.
GCW don't have a TV deal. TNA does. GCW is XPW, dude.
No.
You know?
No.
Oh,
that's horrible.
Hey, XPW's still around though.
Yeah, but the controversy behind that XPW is just fucked up. I remember a guy apparently he got attacked by a bunch of like loan sharks or something. I don't know. Got his fingers chopped off and everything too.
Now he's doing shocker for the rest of his life.
That was the Messiah, and it was done by Rob Black. Got his finger chopped off for fucking his wife, Lizzie Borden, behind his back. But she could fuck on camera for with everybody, but behind his back, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
Well, those guys fucked around and found out though.
He lost his fucking finger.
Hey, he may have lost his finger, but he didn't go down without a fight.
And what about Altar Boy Luke taking a chair shot unprotected?
Oh, man, I saw that video. I was like, oh, my God.
I can see why WWE it makes you think of the time when Mick Foley took those chair shots unprotected from The Rock.
13 of them. 13 of them.
13 chair shots at the Royal Rumble, and I was just like...
And if he wants to be on the mat, he confronts The Rock and he goes, hey, man, really? That many?
He apologized.
In front of his family, too.
Yeah.
His wife was crying. His kids were crying and everything. I remember watching that live on pay-per-view when I was a kid and everything.
I was in the theater. I remember watching it on pay-per-view, and I was in the theater when he talked about that. I was like, "Ooh, geez." We almost got into a huge fight at the movie theater with that.
Dude, it was a fucked up night, dude. Because if that was the same night that Rock went complete batshit heel, if I'm correct.
And also, that was also one of the worst Royal Rumble matches ever, too. I mean, Vince won that Royal Rumble.
Yeah, against Stone Cold, threw Stone Cold out last, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and that just but then when I found out the next day on Raw, it just made it a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still pissed me off though, because I went to school the next morning,
Mad as
next day and
hell.
everything, and we were just, my friends and I, we were just pissed about that. We were talking about it and everything. It was just, but we
Dude.
watched.
It's crazy out there, man. Watching these old matches and reminiscing about them and everything, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember when, I still remember it was hard to believe it was the 25th anniversary of when Shane introduced Rock and Stone Cold to the corporate ministry.
Oh dear God.
I was
That was
like,
the worst
what
thing
the
ever.
fuck?
I hated that shit, dude.
I was there for the pay-per-view in Chicago where Vince finally uttered the words, "You're fired." I was there for that. That's where it all started in Chicago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hated that shit, dude. I hated those two words coming out of his mouth, man.
And that's
Remember-
where actually that's where I first saw the Hardy Boys too, because they debuted in a dark match that night.
Dear God, man. And then you had and then when they got debuted on television, 2 weeks later they debuted Christian with Gangrel.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a pretty cool when the Brute were part of the ministry, and then they went baby faces.
Yeah, and then the Blood. I love the Blood, dude.
The Bloodbath.
Oh my God, dude, that was so cool, man.
And Michael Hayes was the manager of the Hardys.
Oh yeah, and he
That
said
was so-
wear the Jinko jeans along with them. That was just weird seeing Michael Hayes wear those type of clothes.
What was his on-screen name? Because he didn't go by Michael Hayes. He went by
He
something
went by
else.
Michael Hayes in 1999, but before they went as Doc Hendricks.
Yeah, there we go. He was Doc Hendricks. Says like. Then I remember when he started teaming up with the Hardys. Is like, my name is Michael P.S. Hayes.
Yeah.
Because I remember Jim Cornette. I remember Jim Cornette when he's like, "Your name's Doc Hendricks. His name's Michael Hayes, for fuck's sake." He got pissed off at upper management for that. Well, also, especially I remember some of the stories like that him and. I thought it was funny that he made Kevin Dunn cry. Yeah, Jim Cornette made Kevin Dunn cry.
Yeah.
All because he called him all because why don't we just call them wrestlers? Like they're debating like what do we call them? Like why don't we just call them fucking wrestlers? And like I had to do something to you, you fucking beaver tooth motherfucker.
Damn.
Do y'all remember Colonel Parker?
Yeah, he was the Honky Tonk Man's manager.
No, you're thinking about the South Jimmy Hart.
Jeff Jarrett's former manager.
No. Colonel Parker. He came out with he came out with Honky Tonk Man for a while.
Mm-mm.
But I remember Colonel Parker. Yes.
Do you remember his y'all remember his marrying Sensational Sherry?
I don't remember that.
No, I don't.
I remember it's something about the Dark Side of the Ring, if I'm correct.
Well, here we go. I'm going to show it now. Because I'm that guy tonight. I want to show things.
It's show and tell with Mike.
Yeah. Y'all ready to see some funny shit?
Luda Vachon.
Hannibal TV. Oh God, Hannibal gets shit on a lot.
And one of the moments you're most remembered for in WCW is of course, your marriage to Sensational Sherry.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. What a girl. Gosh, dog, what a girl. Oh, goodness.
What a girl.
We never dated. We weren't lovers. We never spent any time together romantically. She might have preferred that it would have been that way a little bit. We lived at La Park, the same apartment complex in Marietta.
That's
And
a big ass bottle of
we were
Crown Royal
close.
in the background.
She'd come over,
It
she'd
is.
visit me at my place. I'd always Crown Royal. Get it, put it away. So she'd get that glass, pour it up there, and I was on the 7th floor. So she'd go out and sit on the banister, 7 floors down, drink that down. Sherry, don't sit up there, honey. Oh, you leave me alone. Oh gosh, you can't do nothing with her. She's her own girl. The night that we did the marriage, we're waiting on her. She don't show up. And they're saying, we may have to call this thing. No, she'll be here. So she shows up, and she's 3 shits in the wind. I mean,
Dude, this is good. This is good shit, I think. I'm a big fan of Colonel
For the
Parker.
win, man.
Yeah, he did. He was the manager for Jeff Jarrett as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you see him back.
That's who I was. Okay, that's who I was getting confused with. I thought it was the Honky Tonk Man.
You see Sid Vicious down here on the bottom where my finger is. See that?
Yeah.
You know who that is, don't you?
One of them's though not the One Man Gang, but Ray Trailer,
Yeah.
The Big Boss Man.
Big Boss Man. There you go.
Yeah, he was a manager of a lot of people, man. Colonel Parker is also Robert Fuller. And if y'all didn't know that, now you do. And you want to hear the rest of this thing?
Yeah.
and she's gone. And the production people say, we can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it. And she's there. I'm gonna do that thing. So I tell them, I get because we've been waiting all this time, and I tell the production guys, I say, hey guys, this is better. It's better. Run it like this. I'll do the talking. We'll get it. We'll get it. Let her do it. It's better. It's because she's crying about everything. She's whining about everything. She's drunk and shit. And who goes to their wedding drunk and shit? Well, it's a charity. That's who. So you do not shoot this. You got to shoot it. And so that's why it turned out such a wonderful piece, because, man, that was close to real as you can get. I mean, goodness gracious. The Sherry was just great to work with. One heck of a girl, and I just loved her like miss her bad.
So yeah, dude, I thought that was really cool, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
Oh yeah, the Sandman's going to be episode of Dark Side of the Ring premiere tonight.
What?
Oh shoot.
Yep.
Shoot. What kind of dirt they got on the Sandman?
He's on there. He's talking. So he's just talking about his life.
See, I went to there and it's like, how am I gonna wrestle? I'm not a very technical person. I just go out there, just smoke a cigarette, drink a beer, and beat people to cane.
Yeah.
He's got a Singapore cane.
I mean, it is a thing, I guess. I mean, I guess it's a thing. I don't know how to explain.
I remember when Sandman actually did a wrestling hold. It's like, did he just do an armbar?
He also did a side wrestling leg sweep with his kendo stick.
Yeah, he said they did the marriage. Yeah, did the marriage. Rob Fuller is one of the best wrestlers from back in the day, man, in my personal opinion. Robert and Ron co-owned Continental, if I remember, Continental Wrestling Federation, if I'm not mistaken. And they often team with their cousin, Rob Fuller often teamed with his cousin Jimmy Golden, as he won many tag team titles, you know. It was Sid Vicious, Cactus Jack, Dutch Mantel, Brickhouse Brown, and Gary Young. Oh, Gary Young and Brian Lee, if y'all didn't know that. So.
Damn, that's a faction right there. Shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, whenever he was Colonel Tom Parker of Elvis Presley fame.
Mhm.
I'm not Colonel Tom Parker. Colonel Robert Parker. I'm sorry, Rob Parker. He was a take of Tom Parker.
Yep.
He also managed Sid Vicious and Harley Race. Dude, I mean, it's so crazy, man. It's so crazy. He also managed Ming, Dick Slater, Terry Funk, and Arn Anderson as well. He managed Harlem Heat together with Sherry Martel. Whenever Parker and Sherry went to get married, with Sherry was attacked by Medusa, who was supposed to be Parker's wife. Parker and Sherry split and feuded and then made up again with Parker leaving the stud stable to help Sherry manage Harlem Heat. Dude, I remember all this shit happening in WCW in 96. Y'all remember any of that shit?
Oh man.
I remember she was managing Harlem Heat. I towards the end before they split up.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the infamous, something we can't say, but I remember that. I was like, did he just say what I thought he did?
Yeah, and Sherry was like calming him down, telling him,
Hogan,
okay,
I'm coming for you, N-word.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. that's what Mean Gene ever said. Whoa.
And
I
Sherry
know,
was laughing around.
and you could see if he kind of stepped back, he started laughing. He's like, "Oh God, I'm in trouble."
Well, back in the day on regular television, 3, 5, and 10, or I'm sorry, Fox, ABC, and CBS. I call 3, 5, and 10 here.
But Nitro was TNN though. It was TNT though.
TNT. Well, it was TNT, but back in the day on regular national broadcasting television, they were allowed to say that word on regular television. And if you don't recall correctly, go back and YouTube some old Sanford and Son shows, and you'll hear.
Oh yeah, they were.
Well,
I've actually watched a few episodes, but now it's
now
very
it's
controversial.
taboo. It's very taboo. Yeah, but you'll see it on like real movies now, though, man. Movies will use it, and not only movies will use it, but
like in historical films, like they're trying to be historically accurate.
yeah, they use it there. I mean, the word is very, very controversial, and I love the fact that Jamie Foxx was in that movie.
The Django.
Yeah, and he said that. Oh yeah. What's his name? The dude that played the bad guy in that movie. Leonardo DiCaprio. He said he had no problem saying that word. Like he kept saying it over and over again.
No, he had a lot of problems with it. He's like, "Are you sure I can say this?" I'm like,
yeah, he really did. But the funny thing about Jamie Foxx was like, oh, he really didn't have no. But he was making fun. He was trying to make light of the situation. Like he said, man, he said, and he said, even after everything that was done and said on set, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. And he's like, man, you're just doing your job, bro. Relax. He said that whenever they leave to go out, he said he'd wait for everybody else to leave, then leave. And Jamie Foxx was like, yeah, he really didn't have no problem saying that word, did he? I was like, dear God, dude. I was just like, that's messed up, bro, coming from Jamie Foxx to say that about Leonardo.
Oh yeah. Has anyone checked out some of the what was your favorite Dark Side of the Ring episode, by the way?
I'm gonna be honest and say, and I know it's kind of cliche for me to say, but I'm gonna say the rise and fall of XPW.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one of my favorite episodes was New Jack.
New Jack was a good one.
That didn't hurt a lot, but I'm gonna end the hour here with this one, and then we'll pick up and we'll continue talking about the Dark Side of the Ring if that's cool, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Also, I want to show you does anyone have like an injury list, like the list of injury people in AEW and WWE? By the way,
not yet, but we'll get one. Hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Shh, just kidding. You know what's crazy though? Like one of my friends compared Walker to like a younger version of Excalibur.
No.
His voice is the. I like how he calls
No.
himself the. I like how Walker Stewart calls himself the Velvet Voice.
Well, he reminds me of, and I know we're going to talk about some Dark Side of the Ring on this hour, but Walker reminds me of Walker. He reminds me of a young Don Callis. His voice even sounds like Don Callis, and
he's more of a baby face though than Don.
No. I'm not saying his work. I'm saying his actual voice sounds like Don Callis.
I could see that a little bit. The only difference is that every time Don Callis shows up in a ring, he gets booed the fuck out.
Yeah. Fuck
He's
you,
the
Don.
king. I mean, he's been getting that for years, especially back when he was Cyrus the Virus in ECW.
Remember Jackal? Booed them
Yes.
too.
Mhm.
People love to boo Don Callis. It's a tradition in professional wrestling.
It's a there's nobody other than, I think if Jim Cornette came back to wrestling, I think he'd be booed louder than Don Callis. That is the only other person I think can get booed louder.
Oh yeah,
than
like with the shit he stirs up on his podcast along with Brian Last.
Or I know this sounds a little bit stupid for me to say, but Matt Cardona probably has more heat than anybody in GCW.
Are you kidding? When he defeated Nick Gage for that belt, he got shit thrown at him at that ring.
I have the shirt, bro. I have the shirt where Dave Meltzer goes blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Yeah, they threw crap at him like when it was
WCW Nitro.
Oh yeah.
No, it was let me finish. It was in 1996 Bash at the Beach when the New World Order was formed. Like
when Hogan came
crap
out
in the ring and everything. People threw a lot of shit at McIntyre. It reminded me of Bash at the Beach '96 when Hogan Nash and Hall formed the NWO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember though? For the longest time, whenever Hogan or any NWO guy came out there, they'd be throwing trash at.
Oh yeah, even Scott Hall got a drink thrown at him, and he just sold it like.
Yeah.
And the hair so looks good.
Yeah.
He didn't get pissed off or anything. He just fuck it.
Do y'all
Let's
remember
look
the night that Hogan got hit in the face with a beer can on the microphone on live on TNT?
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Yes.
I remember when he got into
He was in the middle of talking.
Boom. Like, oh.
I remember
And
when
he got
into
so fucking mad, dude. He was looking for the motherfucker.
Live on TV. He was like,
dude, I remember when he got into an argument with a fucking old lady and shit. The woman's like 80-something years old, and she was like
yelling at him through the fucking guardrail. I remember all that shit, dude.
That was just funny as fuck, dude. There was even.
I remember when Kevin Nash lawn darted Rey Mysterio right into a side of a trailer. Like, it's like Rey Mysterio just jumped up at him. I don't know what I think he was thinking. He just jumped on him. He just caught him and is like, all in his head first, right?
Here's boom.
Oh God, I still remember a story about how like back when kayfabe was still real and everything. There's even people that carried guns at some of those shows.
Yeah,
Like
Harlem Heat carried guns. Stevie, Big Stevie Ray carried a gun. Conan carried a gun. They said.
No, I'm talking about fans were armed.
Oh, that's new. Not
like
really.
Back in the old days, I'm talking about during the territorial days.
Oh yeah, everybody carried a gun in, dude. Everybody carried a gun. WCCW guys.
There was even one guy who was trying to say, "Don't worry, JYD, I got your back," and the cops stopped him, so JYD didn't have to break kayfabe.
Yeah. That was the craziest thing ever, man. I mean, back in the day, man, in the 80s and 70s, they said that fans were the most ruthless people on the face of this earth. If they didn't want you to win and you won, oh, they let you fucking hear it, or they try to
Oh,
fight
they
you
still do it
themselves.
on just online now.
Mm-hmm.
We're still ruthless. We're just more not up front of it. We're just more. Most of the guys are just sad little fucks that are probably still virgins.
Did y'all remember the? I think it was. I want to say it was Court TV, and they were at a Ring of Honor wrestling event, and I think Austin Aries is from Canada, ain't he?
I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm double checking as well. I'm double checking
Oh.
right now as we speaking. Oh dear Jesus.
Oh no! All I know is, man, I'm struggling to keep my eyes open right now.
Me too, man. I got work at 6 a.m. in the morning, man.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on one second. Let's check some stuff real fast, and we'll get out of here.
All
I
right.
promise you. Well, daggum it.
All
I
right,
have to
Austin Aries.
apologize.
All right, I'm gonna look it up. Austin Aries, born Daniel Healy Solward Jr., born April 15th, 1978, and he is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You must be thinking,
A Southern Canadian.
Okay. No, that's right. He is from Milwaukee. I keep forgetting that.
you must be thinking about Bobby Roode.
No, it was Austin Aries, man. They were in. I know Bobby Roode's from Canada. No, they were in Canada, I think, and he took their flag and like ripped it off their. Yeah, that's what it was. He ripped their flag off their railing.
I do think Austin Aries is a good wrestler. He just has a shitty. From what I've heard, he has a shitty attitude.
Yeah. And then on top of that, though, he got into a fight with that fan afterwards. Oh, I appreciate you doing that. And he's like, well, what are you going to do? And the fan swung on him, and he missed, and he went, "Bow!" Hit that motherfucker.
I also heard he's a vegan as well.
Wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I hear he's a real life douchebag. So
he's one of the vegans I wouldn't like. There's two vegans I do like that are in wrestling. That's
Bryan
Zack Sabre
Danielson.
Jr. Let me finish.
Oh.
Zack Sabre Jr. and Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, those are great guys. All right, so gentlemen, I know it's getting kind of late. I know we've already been on for almost 2 hours straight. I know it's been a long 2 hours, and I do appreciate you both joining me and continuing on our journey for Ringside Rants to be the best podcast in America and in the world on YouTube and Spotify and wherever you can listen to us locally, digitally, internationally. Hell, we've even reached Australia, bro. So
I hope so, but I even hope we reach Japan.
What now?
I hope we reach Japan as well.
Oh, dude, I hope we reach there. I hope we reach there too, man, because of you, the Japanese guru.
Yes.
And then as the rock star Gary Gable would say, and that's just such good stuff. Because it really would be. It would be great positive feedback from us to actually reach all the great nations across the world.
Well, Japanese promoters love American fans.
Mm-hmm. And we're here. We love them too. Now, on that note, gentlemen, there's one thing I want to ask you both. Remember we talked about doing the podcast for whatever
our own podcast.
Yeah.
I want to eventually get that set up eventually. Sometime soon. Like we can talk about it sometime. Probably. I have a lot of pretty free time this weekend, so
okay. Well, hit me up, dude. We'll sit down together. We'll get together or something. We'll figure something out.
And I'm also off Thursday. We could probably do something like that as well. Because here's another thing. Because Saturday I'm going to Free Comic Book Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Shout out to Free Comic Book Day.
Yeah, there you go. There's a lot of stuff's happening this weekend around where I'm at. I'm actually doing this collector show. We have a table there selling stuff. So,
well, you know what I'm looking for, Josh.
Oh, the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Hey! Don't be spilling the beans, brother.
Well, as I was saying,
what I'm looking for.
You don't think I do regret? I wish I had took some notes during that Stardom pay-per-view. Six Notes talked about because that match between Sari and I think that's gonna be nominated for Pro Wrestling Match of the Year because Sari and that was just wow.
Was it better than Danielson and Ospreay though?
I don't know, but it's up there though.
I got a question. Is it the best women's match you've seen this year?
Yes.
Then hell yeah, dude. Because there is not a really good women's match on WrestleMania, in my personal opinion. And don't get me wrong when I say that. I didn't really see a women's match that stood out. And Dynasty there wasn't one either.
All I'm
No
gonna say
offense to
is,
the women.
even though Mayu won, Sari put a lot of heart into it. Mayu proved that she is the ace of Stardom.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
She is the ace of Stardom for a reason, and I'm glad she decided to stay and you know keep because she's faithful to Stardom, not Ross.
Right. Now, on that note, if you're not listening to the Ringside Rants and the Rant Pack, you're what, Phil?
You're doing life wrong.
You fucking are, dude. You really are. And ladies, you're doing life wrong. And we're not just food that you eat. We're also food for your
ears.
Yeah, your ears, man. Let's roll with it. Gentlemen, thank you all again for tuning in tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for hanging out with us. And also the 3 viewers that were here. I know one of them is your lady there, Josh.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're one of the viewers as well on YouTube, but
I think it's probably me because I'm watching the comments.
I shared a few people, info. So
sweet, man. Keep sharing it out, man. Keep getting people in here and getting it interesting, and hopefully we'll break the top 100 one day and do some other crazy fucked up shit. And that's what I enjoy about doing this with you two gentlemen. And hopefully we can bring some more people on and get some more people on here and get them notified and get them where they need to be in the world of wrestling.
Yep. And also, I'd like to give a shout out to Brian, the influencer Brian Zane of Wrestle with Regret. You're one of my other favorite pro wrestling YouTubers. Keep doing the thing you're doing, bro.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Just being your. Because to me, he's like the angry video game nerd of pro wrestling.
Fucking right, dude. Fucking right. And shout out to your woman for sharing on Discord and Facebook. Thank you so much.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to you. A huge shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, gentlemen, one more huge shout out to the world, man. Quit being negative to everybody and quit hating on everybody because you may not know what's really going on in their head. And be kind to everybody, seriously, man. And show some compassion.
Stay healthy, don't, look after your friends and everything, and I mean, don't let the bullshit wrestling tribalism get to you, man. Like,
well, I was told I had to do a thing, so I am going to do a thing, gentlemen. And that's one last shout out.
No butt shots.
No mug shot. No mug shot. I promise.
No, not mug shot, but butt shots.
Oh, no. None of that. It's Gator. I got a shout out to a gentleman called DJ Daryl Mitchell. He asked me to do that.
Okay. What's up, DJ?
Yep. Get out from being locked down, brother. Come see me. Come holler at me. Come holler at us. We're here for you.
And as I was saying, fuck pro wrestling tribalism, man. Fuck it.
I agree, man. I totally agree.
Watch whatever the fuck you want. Even if you don't like the company, just you don't. I mean, that's your opinion. You're respected, man. Just don't shit on other. Like, why do you have to shit on other people? Why do you have to troll these other people that like it? Why do you call us like no one's a cult? Just we're all just wrestlers and
just enjoy wrestling, man. Just enjoy wrestling.
Just enjoy the fact that you enjoy what you enjoy. And if you don't like what someone else enjoys, don't rain on their parade. Don't be that person. Be the bigger person and be good, man. It's all about being responsible in your words because your words are power, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because some words can end up pulling a gun on somebody and shooting somebody. I know that's a little bit far-fetched and a little bit extreme, but in the world we live in today, it's kind of right around the corner.
That's what happened
So-
to Dimebag, man. Somebody said something and he was like, took it the wrong way, went on stage and
So, I mean, you got to take in consideration of everybody and everyone around you, not just yourself. And if you feel like you've been disrespected, don't just automatically go and pull your weapon.
Exactly.
Handle it like a man, dude. Handle it like a man. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week. We're here. We're always going to be here for the wrestling roundup, for the wrestling news, rumors, and more things that we can pull out of our asses to sit here and talk to you people for about 2 to 3 hours. Thank you all for participating with us. Thank you, Tamale. I know that ain't your real name. I'm not going to say your real name. I'm just going to call you Tamale con salsa. How about that? We'll always roll with that.
yeah, there
Salsa
you go.
con tamale. How about that? It's a salsa con tamale. I like that. I like that a lot better. But yeah, thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. And also that music you had me listen to a couple nights ago, spot on, by the way. We need it more heavy. More heavy.
Yeah, more heavy.
More heavy. I went more heavy. Yeah, I need it heavy because as you can hear where Josh came on tonight. Josh, was I listening to some heavy shit?
Yeah.
I love heavy.
Yeah, that was that's what I told us. I said it sounded straight from the 80s on that one.
Oh, actually, I was listening to early 2000s. That was Head PE. I love Head PE. But gentlemen, it was also a pleasure. Thank you all. And it is like always, stay kind to one another. Be cool with one another. We love you. We're always going to be here to rock and roll all night long, like Kiss would do. And more power, more metal. Stay to the floor. Keep it 100. And also, always tip the bartender and your waitress because guess what? They're getting paid less than you. Fuck out of here. Later.
Later.
See you.
Good night. And